Hey, your car guy, Bill DeBoer over here. Just want to make a quick video for all you EV owners out there, or would-be EV owners, that is electrical vehicles, and talk to you about what EV owners need to know. So EVs, you see them more and more all over the place, even in our county here. They're not a futuristic dream. They're gaining a little bit of traction. We'll see where it goes with the new political climate, but for the most part, there's a lot of these vehicles out there. There's a lot of people that have them. And while buying one, you can justify the expense, saying that it's a maintenance-free item, and there's certain things that don't need to be done to an EV that a traditional car would need. But the fact that they're maintenance-free is a misnomer that we need to talk about, because there is maintenance stuff that needs to be done to these EVs. And you can't just get in it and drive it till the wheels come off. So there's important maintenance items I want to talk to you about. First one is that there's a number of different cooling systems on these vehicles. There could be 2, there could be 3. It's important to maintain that coolant on a regular basis, because if that coolant should degrade over time, which it will, and leak onto these electronic components, it could become a very expensive repair. So we want to make sure that we're in there and we're flushing out that cooling system and replacing it with good fresh coolant at least every 2 years to make sure everything stays safe. The other thing is that there are filters for these components, not only just your cabin air that gets, just like a traditional vehicle, but there's filters for the battery systems and the air intakes related to keeping those systems cool. So we want to make sure that those filters are changed and that they're getting all the airflow across them that they need to stay cool, because heat is the killer of these components. The next thing I want to talk about is the steering and suspension. On these vehicles, they're built to a much heavier tolerance than a regular car, because they're carrying the load of the battery pack. And with that, it wears out tires a lot quicker than a more traditional car would. And the other thing is that the steering components, while they're more like a traditional car, they're not as heavy duty as they need to be carrying that load of the battery. So what we see is that these components wear out more often than you would experience on a regular ICE vehicle, if you will, the gasoline powered vehicle. So you need to have those checked at least once or twice a year to make sure your components are staying tight and that you're staying safe. The other thing is that the electric cars actually reverse the motor to do most of the braking, and through that they're able to regenerate the charge for the high voltage battery. The problem with that is there's still traditional braking systems on these vehicles. They're a backup system in case that system fails, or they assist those in a heavy braking situation. But what's important about it is that most of the braking is done by the electric motor, and these traditional brakes, if you will, they need to be serviced annually, because they don't move day in and day out like they do on a traditional ICE vehicle. So you need to have those brakes serviced at least once a year, especially around here during the winter time, where they're throwing all that salt brine down on the roads, and that's getting in your wheels and really rusting up those components. So once a year we got to get in there, we got to clean them up, grease up the caliper slides, and make sure everything's working good. So those are just some of the main points that I want to talk to you about. They're great vehicles. It's a different experience. If you've never driven one, it's pretty cool just to get in and drive it, just to say that you've been in one. And those people that see the value in driving one, we can definitely help you out maintaining those vehicles. So we are fully certified here at DeBoer's Auto. We have the tools and equipment to work on every make and model as far as the electric goes. And all our technicians are EV certified, and we also have a charging station at our location. So if you ever need topped off for your energy, or you need your vehicle maintained, head on over to us. You can check us out at autorepair.shop and learn more about us there.